Welcome back to XCOM. Right. Got a large scout to deal with. Hold on. I've been playing Autonauts recently. It's a fun automation game, and it's unlike Factorio and Satisfactory, where you're kind of setting up logistics and machines to do things. In Autonauts, mostly you're setting up areas like work areas, whether that just be a field on the ground or like some workbenches and storage and all that, but then you're actually programming robots to do both the logistics and the actual work. Yeah, it's fun. Unlike Factorio and Satisfactory, you very much get the feeling of having to build things like from the ground up, though it's a lot less precise than them in, like, you know, doing calculations and optimizing for having the exact amount of stuff you need being made. More often it's just you make enough stuff, and yeah. One thing, you basically have infinite storage in that when you drop items on the ground, they get stacked on top of other items there, and you can do that infinitely. So, you know, if you have a lumberyard that's producing more wood than you need, eventually, like, the border of it, you'll just end up with piles of logs that, like, reach up to the stratosphere. And you can do that, you know, it works. It may kill your performance after a while, but yeah, I've never run into that problem. No, it's fun. Oh, these take 4 hours. Ooh, that will work. I thought I got, like, small launchers sent there. Yeah, I do. So why can't I see them? Oh, do I need to research it? I do. Sec Oh, hold on. Yeah. Sack some of my engineers. Can always hire more back later. Oh wait, they're producing medkits, eh? I was thinking, why can't I see them? There we go. Lots more space than I thought. Hold on. I think I might have got too many, but yeah. Well, some of their engineers back. Still can't have one because I hired a few too many scientists. These guys are terrible at intercepting, eh? I think maybe the Avengers are like calculating their intercepts based on a different speed than they actually have. So that's the only explanation I have. Ah, damn it. It's annoying. Now, as annoying as it is to fight in the jungle, I think it'll be easier to fight there than in the farmland, so that's what I'm gonna do. Can't carry anything. Damn it. These guys have stupid reactions. Bloody hell. They're practically gunslingers. There we go. Perhaps I could get an ambush on them. Though I doubt it. shooting into the trees, so it's more likely to hit something. Alright. I think it's difficult to get smoke in the right location. That's basically as close as I can get. Hold on, is that a new one or? Not sure. No, I think that might be the old one. Annoyingly though, they're still out of the range. I wonder if the Ethereals can fly. So I haven't seen them ever, but yeah, never know. Try to send out another guy in case the first one dies. I think they're in decent cover from the Ethereal. Oofy. How did they not see them? Oh, okay, they were looking that way. The hover tank was looking that way, so the hover tank could see them, but not them. Alright. So I need 22. Darn. throw out another smoke and hope it works. Doubt it will though. It's unfortunate. I would have thought someone who's like as physically weak as the Ethereals would be a guaranteed stun chance, but it seems not. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, someone wanted to have a chat. Having them up there as a scout, so I can hopefully see any movement. They don't have a shock thing. Keep them up there to throw grenades then. There they are. Gonna try and go around the fringe, hope they don't notice, or turn around. They won't be able to throw. Can arm it though. Now they can't. I should give my guys some more security. Now, I don't think I've ever used smoke grenades this much, but yeah, starting to observe how effective they can be. Yes, got one. Alright, that will make this a lot easier. Kill everyone is the new objective. Move this guy so I don't accidentally blast a launcher them or anything. Get some more people out. Covering fire. they recovered quite quickly. In that case, I guess, also be good to have them in the UFO, because I can have a bunch of people ready to stunt them. One of which I'll put out there in advance. Interesting that aiming the plasma rifle with one hand only gives you like a 10% accuracy penalty. I have to ask, what terrible method were they originally using to aim that you only get 10% debuff from aiming with one hand? Was it that they were aiming with one hand anyway, and so now it's just like a bit harder to balance or something? Maybe. Getting these ready in case I decide I want to run up to another guy. Yeah, safely contained. I'll keep them a bit back in case they... Actually, they don't have their weapons, so they won't be able to fire, but... yeah. Still be cautious. Maybe they'll use their mind control magic against just whoever's closest. I'll get all of their stun things out, because, you know, if there's more people, I can stun them. It seems to work well in close quarters, mainly because, they don't reaction fire against it. Problem is, getting to close quarters out in the open requires a lot of smoke grenades. In a UFO, I think it'll be a bit easier. Chance. Hope they don't one-shot my flying tank, because, you know, that's something they can do. Benjamin Barker, because he's barking mad. Iliosim. Two. At least neither of them can aim. I don't know, I thought they had 100 health. Seems so. Now actually, this would be a good chance for a blast launch, eh? So we're decently close together. Got one. Seems somehow the other can see me already. I'm not sure how I... Oh yeah, I'm facing a strange direction after that movement, but sure. Whew, tank to hit. Those are some tanky robes, hey? Looks like there are two inside. Stick by the wall then. Prepare some smoke. Oh, I can't actually. Now at least these tanks, unlike the fighters, have instant repair times. And also, unlike soldiers need time to quote-unquote repair, but yeah. So yeah, here's my cunning plan. Throw a smoke grenade at them and hope they don't suspect people are running towards them in the dark. And you see, that works because the AI isn't that smart. They just have good stats. Oh. It's talking about tanky armor. Tanking worked. Hope and pray they don't reaction fire. They did not. Suspect that worked because they'd already fired once, and so even though they have absolutely insane reaction values, you know, the whether they have more time units than you is a hard lock on whether they can reaction fire or not. The tanks again. A feeling they may get shot. Successfully worked around it. 2 stuns. Good one, mate. Fourth one's the charm. Fourth try's the charm. 3 live aliens. That's good. Ooh, Ethereal Leader. That might be good. That might be researchable. I'm not sure. Because it's either the leader or the commander that I need. I'm not sure which. Tell you what I don't need is 100 heavy plasma. Yep. Got some good promotions to fill in the gaps. 21 kills, wow. Some of these guys are very good indeed. Alright. Right, now I've got 6 captains for him. So, Kihan Uslote, Aisling Collins. So I've still got 2. I will sack some people. Do I have anyone to sack? No. I think I need to wait for the scientists and engineers and all that to arrive before I can sack them. How annoying. Yeah. Ethereal Leader. Surely they'll know where the base is. I'll get a tank made in advance, so that I don't have to make it after losing one. Well, I don't have to wait for one to be made. Even with my stupid high production speed, it is a delay. Alright. It's important to keep rookies flying through even once I do have lots with good psionic strength, because having constantly full finger people, I've recently learnt, lets me keep the promotions going, which is important. Seeing as I'm doing things like sending captains and colonels into melee combat. But yeah, has to be done because I want to research a live Ethereal. Still, it's good tactics practice as well to do the melee combat. Learning that smoke grenades actually properly block your vision, which I wasn't quite sure about, but yeah, they certainly do. It would seem. They certainly do, probably. As much of an oxymoron as that is. Yes, 80 soldiers with good psionic strength. That's good. Over half my capacity full. Armor. Another one. Ah, it's annoying that I'm doing a proper base now. I don't much care to assault the large scout, so I'll shoot them down over the sea. It's a supply ship, so see if they stay in the forest or go over some snow, maybe. Oh wait, those are hills. Or are those forest? Maybe these are hills. So I'll try shoot them down here. Alright. Good. Scientist, I only needed 30 of them. Need one more engineer. And I can transfer the rest of the captains over. It's 2. Still more money. 16,000. Pretty good. GMO, I've almost got up to my maintenance amount. It's a good thing that I have infinite money to just, or infinite plundered gear to fund my training with. Keep Emma Vandermeer and training perfectly, because I expect them to live forever. Here I'll just train 100 psionic strength people first. and 99s. And 98. Hold on. Yeah, 97. 96. 5, and then we're done. That is very not good. I don't want to defend my Antarctic base, but seems I'll have to. So where was that other guy? And they're gonna conduct terror with like 2 little Marsmen. And they said North Africa. Yeah. Gonna commit terror at my base. Could shoot them down anyway. They're gonna get destroyed anyway because they're a small scout. Yeah, I don't really care to attack that supply ship, to be honest. So I certainly don't need the money or resources right now. Nor do I think I'll be too short in the future. Yeah, I can put my scientists on this project here. More. Because apparently you need 50 scientists to interrogate someone. Perhaps if they just used soldiers it would work a bit better, but yeah. They don't know what's best. There we go. I won't bother attacking it. Or will I? Medium? Nah, I just can't be bothered, rather than like saving resources or anything. There we go. Awesome mental powers. Super awesome, bro. That's what I say when I meet an Ethereal. Totally tubular. Apparently weak physical abilities. Doesn't seem weak because they're tanking heavy plasma shots. Guess it must be, though they've got them like 70s looking sharp shoulder blades, they must be made out of the alien alloy or something. So they're about to get shot, they just kind of bounce it off. It's like deflecting it with a lightsaber. Just hit it with their shoulder. So I wonder if anything can actually be gained from researching the soldier. Not sure, but we'll find out. Now, I don't know when I captured one of these alive, or, you know, how. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Yeah. It's weird that it looks like their head's like made out of stone. Too badly damaged to gain any understanding of its functioning, and yet we managed to build anti-grav suits. So I think we do have understanding. I wonder if it's possible to capture a cyberdisk alive. Doubt it. Still, what I come here for. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, so I need commanders, not leaders. Dumb. Well, if the Ethereals set up a base... No. I think I'm going to wait for like a sectoid battleship or something. Which would be good. The beam of sudden death, I call it. More soldiers. Me and Vandermeer. It's a shame they're not as good as their sister, because 0 psionic strength. Nearly enough. Say, if you kill yourself, I'll give you $10, and then they do it. That's how mentally strong they are. Psionic strength. I do wonder what psionic strength is, if it's just like mental strength or if it's something else. In other words, if it's gullibility or not, because that's what I think of it as. Like how, you know, soldiers just got out of the craft and then, you know, the alien telepathically suggests that they should go crazy and they go, okay. That's what low psionic strength is. So yeah, that seems like a great idea. Yep, nothing. So, medium scout. Medium. I'll shoot them down over the forest, though I don't really plan on assaulting them. That is a terrible intercept vector. That is too. As I've said many times, these guys suck at intercepting. Like, they're fast, but they're also stupid. Just shoot them over the sea. They're probably gone still instantly anyway. Yeah, destroyed. Another one. Battleship. See, the problem with that is that it's Ethereals. But I am tempted, for the brevity of this series, honestly, to try and get my commander from there. Because, I think a battleship will certainly be easier to deal with than a base. Like, Sonic stuff shouldn't be a problem, but the main thing is that in a base, with their stupid reactions, there's a lot more corners and dark spaces that they can take advantage of than in a battleship. Battleship is smaller and easier for my squad to navigate. Yeah, I'll just shoot them down over the farm. Hoping they go over the mountain range, that would be good. Good. You're jolly good then. Perhaps that can be the last mission of the episode. Now that will make this a bit of a long one, but I think I've only done, what was it, like one other mission, so yeah. Got to make up. Don't have the small launcher yet, but I don't think that will be a problem in the mostly enclosed spaces of a battleship. Be a problem if I was, like I was doing before, capturing from a on an open crashed UFO site. Got them weird pillars. My flying ambulance noising. Which one of you is the other one? them. I'll get Emma Vandermeer to be the roof scout. I think I'll have to use smoke more here, unless I want everyone to die. Which I don't, believe it or not. Even inside I'll probably use places. They can certainly be a smoke guy. And them, they don't have a stun rod either. How strange. Ooh, that engine pod is completely dead. Kazimierz Kowalski. I like that name. It's got a giant mass of people. So that should be the center. Like just a few aliens. Nope. If I can send this guy around to have a little look-see, because, you know, they won't get instantly killed if they get caught out. I can now quite accurately employ my favourite tool. It's the tool that solves almost every problem. A nuclear cruise missile. That's man-portable. Certainly seems like something that would be made in the Cold War. Ta-da! Mijundan. Ooh, is that a not destroyed fuel pod? Like, for the first time ever. It is! I think there might be an alien in there though, unfortunately. There usually is. If they're not dead. So yeah. Throw some shade, as the kids say. What's that? 14 needed. So I can move people freely without quite as much worry about someone coming out and shooting absolutely everyone. At least they'll be less accurate doing so. Then again, with this many people, I think you could auto-fire and you'd certainly hit one of them. See, I'm gonna send all of the people with the, or at least most people with the stun batons, straight to the top floor. And yeah, they'll try and find the commander and take care of him. Oh hey, look, someone came in to You idiot. How much psionic strength do they have, I wonder? 89. But 10 bravery. Give them any medkit stuff I think might help. I'm not sure. That does not help. Stun. Stun. Not stunned enough. So, no, they will reaction fire. In that case, stun. There we go. See, it all worked out. Not so confident as to try to stun that guy, so pew pew pew. Oh, one hit that wall. Must have hit a structural joint or something. Stay here for the moment. Ooh. Where did you come from? That's not good. Seriously, where did that guy come from? Like, I specifically, you know, I vetted the area. I sent my flying tank out there to look. Must have been hiding behind one of those pillars. Bastard. Do I have anyone who hasn't panicked? The Hoth tanks haven't. Hoth tanks didn't do their job. Ooh. Time for some sweet revenge, eh? Still, I don't think I can really go on with that. Everyone shall have to return to the ship. Because as quickly as I am getting promotions now, well, yeah, I'm getting promotions quickly now. I can try this again another time. Cut the losses, essentially. Because they aren't catastrophic. Well, they are catastrophic, but not irreplaceable. That's very annoying that they were hiding like the one possible spot that they didn't check. But yeah. That is the reason you need to be thorough, hey? Ooh. Don't have a blast launcher available at this instant. If I did, that would be easy to deal with, but no. Try and, you know, circle around them a bit. Yeah, this was a very unfortunate series of events. You know, in a certain manner of speaking. I just realised that was a... That's like a show or something, isn't it? I'm not sure. That reference wasn't intentional. Still, can my people see where the holes in the floor are? They can. I've got an idea. Hope this doesn't kill everyone. It didn't, though. It didn't kill any aliens either. Guess the wall contained it quite effectively. Ish. Ooh, they can see me from there. Where's this other guy? I'll try sending a blaster bomb up the same route. Up their ass. No. Got two of them, that should help my score a incy-wincy bit. And give my people some more cover to move. More freedom. Right, having to stick to the walls to not get shot. It seems my guys are pretty much impervious to mind control, it's just that they're not brave enough. But the, I think the people, having been through some breakdowns now, I think that will increase their bravery, though I'm not sure. So hopefully what's left of my squad will be a bit better. Still getting fired on. Load both the HOV tanks in. At least this isn't as bad as other missions that I've had to retreat from, but the difference is that it was largely my My elite squads tended to get completely wiped when they went full stuff, but yeah, it was weaker squads where, you know, someone was just wandering around the map and they didn't go through. Stuff like that. Blast launcher, but yeah. The blast launcher didn't kill everyone in its radius, because armor, which is, yeah, very, very helpful. Because as fast as I've been getting promotions now, it may still take a few training missions to replace these losses, I'm not sure. I think a lot of people have kind of built up XP, I don't know if that works, but, you know, if the XP is stored, so to speak, then they'll certainly have enough. So I was doing a lot of training missions for a while and getting no promotions, so yeah, if there's stored XP, there'll be so many sergeants out there with who get promoted up to like colonels in an instant. Just one more guy. There we go. 12 unit, huh? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then that, yeah, that includes tanks, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think I lost maybe 8. Yeah, 8 killed. Yeah. Still looks like I've replaced those losses pretty much instantly. As I said, stored XP, seemingly. Yeah. Transfer people over so I don't forget. I don't know, do sonic strength then rank. More captains into the meat grinder, as the saying goes. Sort by rank. So, Ume Shizuma to Gergle. Gergle. I'm not buying more soldiers yet, so I don't keep, you know, getting shipments of like 2 people. So they have been blocked for a moment. I don't know if the base will still appear, but, you know, on that unfortunate note, that's where this episode ends, and I'll see you next time.